All right, here's the top 5 welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And I pause at calling him an overachiever, but there were a lot of people who didn't necessarily think that this man was going to vault into the top 5 and be the factor that he has become in one of the UFC's deepest divisions.
Well, when you're this committed, when you are so committed to your craft, and you have an iron will that you will be something special, you can accomplish anything. That's Belal Muhammad. When you talk to him, you get a sense that this guy believes that he's the best in the world. He doesn't believe it, though. He applies the work ethic to it to make himself and give himself a chance. It has allowed for him to be exactly where he is today.
And now he believes he might just be one win away from his first shot at the UFC title. We'll see how it goes for Muhammad tonight. Yes, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion, Leon "Rocky" Edwards. Obviously, there weren't many people picking him to beat Kamaru Usman at UFC 278. But that fight was scheduled for 25 minutes. He needed all of them. He produced one of the greatest highlights in UFC history.
He did. He needed 24 minutes and 30 seconds in order to become the champion. But he never gave up on himself. It seemed as though everything was trending in the wrong direction, and he got the job done. Leon Edwards is a phenomenal fighter. He's very well-rounded, and he's real big for the weight class. And you see his physicality come into play in that first round against Kamaru Usman, taking him down and controlling him on the ground.
Right.
But tonight he has a different challenge. He doesn't have the guy that brings all the accolades. He has a young, hungry lion that's looking to knock him off his throne.
And we will see how Leon handles this challenge, but of course increased eyeballs on Leon Edwards, given what he was able to accomplish in becoming the man at 170 pounds. And now our tail of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon "Rocky" Edwards.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, early round action here featuring the bona fide welterweight contender, Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. Biggest key to his success of late, undeniably, has been the wrestling and the pressure game, the ability to impose his will on the ground. He has an outstanding top game, very good ground and pound, and I think when his submission offense gets to that next level, Belal Muhammad's going to start putting people away and maybe be fighting for the title before the end of the year. Beautiful job here defensively, and then he lands the counter shot, so he's really starting to get the timing of his opponent and working this fight right into his wheelhouse as the consummate counter strike. Muhammad circling towards the left side now. Grips the body there. All right, early round action here, and the kickboxer's not going to win the fight by stuffing one takedown, but so far so good as far as his takedown defense is concerned.
It's a great start, right? Because it's something to build off of. But he has to truly understand he cannot be content with only stopping one. He's got to recognize that he's got to stop multiple over the course of this fight.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Beautiful transition. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Muhammad's got the full mount. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Edwards is in half guard.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Hammer fist, hammer fist, hammer fist. Hammer fist, drop the hammer fist.
Under a minute now to go in round one. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes. He loaded up there in that high kick.
Oh, massive knee to the body. That can't feel good. Muhammad. Final second to round one. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Edwards.
Got the hook in quickly.
And there's a takedown attempt. Man, how about the crisp boxing, kickboxing of Leon Edwards here tonight? It's amazing how much he has improved since his UFC debut a few years ago, and really has established himself as one of the best welterweights in the world. Well, would you take a look at that, counter-striking the real story of this fight tonight?
Oh, he's stunned bad. He's got to grab it. He's got to hurt him again.
Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long? Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think...
Oh, my goodness, what a right hand. That one is starting to end the fight. That was a jab. Oh, nice double team. Now he's back up. Oh, that's big.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but both finished him.
Seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't sort of...
No. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some distance as they pull apart. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class. Hands up, chin down. Oh, nice. Nice.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor.
Oh, perfect entry to slam him down. There's the jab, there's another one. So the double jab is there by Edwards. Not much behind the takedown offering there. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he's hurt bad.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. Heading back to the corner now, Muhammad's eye starting to look pretty bad. He absorbed a lot of damage over those 5 minutes. We'll see if the cut man can do anything about that. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready? You ready? Good.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Oh, and there is the kick. That one checked by Muhammad. The left punch is true, now the right hand. Muhammad's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Big knee there. Edwards gets tagged by that straight. Oh!
He's hurt bad.
Muhammad gets hit.
Hurt bad.
Gets back to his feet. Oh! Huge left.
In the half guard.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Edwards is back in full mount.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Oh, hard ground and pound strike there. I believe that one opened him up.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Edwards.
Using a lot of good movement.
Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
Oh, nice.
Watch a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be a... Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon earlier. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately...
All right, so the fighter's setting up another sub-attempt here. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting good.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Muhammad's eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling. But if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, and that punch elicited a reaction from the crowd. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter the seminal?
He's brutalizing them with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Oh, another blow hits right on that swollen area. He is in real trouble now. Referee may want to look for the doctor soon.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Edwards.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm.
You need to fight back.
He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, as Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Leon Edwards.
All right, we congratulate Leon Rocky Edwards. He won this fight by TKO, and just a lot of good work with the hands, had the kicking game going as well. It's a 5-tool striker right there.
I mean, Leon